Hi again, Robert. In this video I'm going to show you how to create and edit the banner images. I'm going to provide you with this Photoshop template with some layers in it. So we were talking earlier about using this image as one of the sliders. So I'll double click that and bring it into Photoshop. And then this is a pretty large image, so we'll just rescale it. Maybe to about 1500. And then we'll copy that image. And then we'll go back to the master and then paste it in the master file, and then we can resize it. And see how it looks. I might just I think that looks pretty nice. Now if you want to add a caption, so I'll just double click that. If you wanted to add a caption, you would click on one of these overlays. That's a black one, and that's a blue one, and that's where your caption will go. But I think with this one, we'll just have it as an image without a caption. So now I'm happy with that selection. I'll save for web and call it, doesn't matter what we call it, but we'll call it slide 07. And now let's go to the website backend, and I'll show you how to add that image that we've just saved to your banner sliders. Looking in the left-hand navigation bar here, you'll see something called Soliloquy. Now, Soliloquy is just the name for the sliders. Click on that, and there's the home slider. And then you can see some thumbnails here showing you the existing sliders, and you can move these around, just drag and drop to change the order of the slides. This is where you configure the slides, but I would just leave that alone unless you really want to get involved in a deep way. But I think they're set up to, it's just timings and sizes and well, lots of different things. But I would just leave those well alone, to be honest. And then we can go to selecting the files from your computer. And I think there we are. That's slide 7. Open. And because I've made that Photoshop template, it'll be the correct size and so on. So there it is. Let's move it along so it appears maybe as the second slide, just for a change. And then click on Update. And if we go to the front end, visit site there, let's see if that slider now appears. There we are. So there's a new slider. Now you did mention you wanted the word changing on one of the captions. I think in fact on the next one where it says production times, and you wanted it to change to production workflows. So if we go back to editing the page, let's go back to Soliloquy and the home slider, and I think it was this slide here. So click on the little pencil, which is the edit, and here in this box where it says caption, that's where the caption, you change the caption. I I'll just check that it was what you said, production workflow. Yes, production workflow. So simply edit this. Save metadata. I'm just scrolling down. Save. And then we can close that box. And then we just need to click on update to update the whole slider. So I'm clicking on that. And then when we go to the front end, we will see that that's changed. There we are, in production workflow. Now, if you had wanted to create a new image with a background, so we can put a caption on, I'll just show you very quickly how we would do that. So here's the ruler one that I mentioned. I'm going to click on that layer there, which gives it an overlay. And we'll save that file, save for web. And this time we'll just call it Slido 8. Then we'll go back to the dashboard. We'll go to Soliloquy and we'll click on Edit. And then we'll import, select files from your computer again, import that slide there. And now this one will appear as the 8th slide. Sorry, 7th slide. And to put a caption in there, the way to do that would be to go to a slide which you know has already got a caption. Just open that box a bit there by dragging down, and then copy this little bit of code. And then you can actually go backwards and forwards through the slides like this, using these arrow buttons. And we want a caption to go here. So in this box here, the caption box, paste that. And here you can change what it says. So where it says shop signage, we'll just say something like vinyl signs. And then another little heading that could say handcrafted. And then there's another break. You can go and look at the caption and then compare it, but we could say, well, let's just delete that bit because I don't think we want that. And we could say all our work is made with care and consideration, or something like that. Just, I mean, this is just to show you how it works. We can change that title. And then here, where it says view more examples on, and then there's this codey bit here, that would be if you wanted to jump to another page. And I can show you how to do that, although it's a little bit complicated. And for now, I will just continue with how to add a slider. So we'll save that, save metadata, and then close this box. And then remember to always click on update, which updates the whole slider, not just the individual one. And then if we go to the front end, we can have a look at what we've done. And it's that slider, the last one we entered. And there we are. So it says, see more examples on the signage gallery page. Well, that's pretty appropriate. That's what we left there. If you wanted a different page, if you say you wanted to go to the case study page, what you would do is you would just copy the bit after the URL. So where it says vinylsigns.co.uk, you just copy the bit that says case studies. So copy. We'll go back to the back end and I'll just show you quickly how we would do that. So we go to the slider, Soliloquy, edit. Then we'll go to the new slide we just added. And in this caption box, you can see the href, and it says gallery 2. So if we just delete that and then paste in our new link and see more examples on this is actually case studies page. And then, as before, save, close the box, update. Then we'll go to the front end and look at what we've done. And then if we click on there to go to the final slide, a few more examples on the case studies page, we click on that and it takes you to the case study. So that's how to edit and create a slider and how to edit the caption. I'll do another video for you in a moment. Cheers, Robert.